What if I told you there's a supplement guaranteed to build muscle, increase strength, boost performance, make you smarter, and live longer? Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, it's not. And that's exactly what happens when you start supplementing with creatine. And who should take creatine? Everyone. So if you're not taking creatine or you want to learn more about it, you need to watch this video. Damn, this is good stuff. Hey, it's Tanner Struck from TrueStrength.co. In today's video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about creatine, what it is, what it does, and why you should be taking it. Creatine is the king of all supplements. It has proven benefits in all populations, including elite athletes, sedentary people, and the elderly. It's also the most studied supplement ever and has been proven 1,000 times over that it works. So what is creatine? Creatine is a natural occurring compound found in our bodies and in foods like red meat, milk, and fish. 95% of our body's creatine is stored in our muscle, with the other 5% being found in our brain and balls. Chemically speaking, creatine closely resembles amino acids, and your body can produce creatine from the amino acids arginine and glycine. Roughly half of your body's creatine stores come from the foods you eat, mainly red meat and fish, and the rest is made in the liver and kidneys. And despite what you may have heard, creatine is perfectly safe. It's not a steroid, and it's not bad for your kidneys or liver, and it does not cause hair loss. In fact, there are 0 published studies showing any adverse effects to creatine supplementation. Plus, creatine has been well studied for over 20 years. So if there were any adverse effects to taking creatine, we would know by now. So if you hear any bogus rumors that creatine is harmful, just know it's bullshit, and there's no scientific evidence to support it. So how does creatine work? The short answer, it gives you more energy so you can train harder and longer. The long answer, when you supplement with creatine, it increases your body stores of phosphocreatine, which is a form of stored energy in your muscle cells, and the more phosphocreatine you have, the more ATP you can produce. Those who don't know what ATP is, it's adenosine triphosphate, which is our body's energy currency. So the more ATP you can produce, the harder you can train. So while there is some science involved, it's not rocket science. And again, in dumbass meathead terms, when you supplement with creatine, you get more phosphocreatine stored in your body. And the more phosphocreatine, the more ATP. The more ATP, the more energy you have. And the more energy you have, the harder you can train. And the harder you can train, the more jacked you get. It's pretty much that simple. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Creatine also increases water retention through a cell hydration and volumization effect. So don't be surprised if you gain 3 to 5 pounds and look noticeably more muscular in the first couple weeks of taking it. Essentially, creatine improves strength, power, and high-intensity exercise, and has proven benefits for both short and long-term muscle growth and cognitive performance by increasing ATP and giving you more energy. If you want to take a closer look at the science, check out these studies. So what kind of creatine and how much of it should you take? Just take the most basic, most affordable, most studied, and most effective kind. Creatine monohydrate. Don't waste your money on any bogus forms of creatine like ester or HCl. They don't work any better, and that's just supplement companies trying to rip you off, just like they do with BCAAs. Just take creatine monohydrate. It's the cheapest and works the best. For most people, take 3 to 5 grams of creatine monohydrate every day. Personally, I take 10 grams a day, as research has shown that larger athletes who train hard may need up to 10 to 15 grams per day to maintain optimal or capacity creatine stores. There's no need to cycle on and off creatine. Remember, it's perfectly safe, and personally, I take it all the time, year round. Another thing, it does not matter when you take your creatine. Before your workout, after your workout, when you wake up, before you sleep, just take it any time of day when you'll remember. And now, if you want optimal creatine absorption, your creatine studies have shown it works best when taken with a sugary drink such as juice or a sports drink due to the natural insulin response, and you can also take it with another proven ergogenic aid, HMB. Which is why today's video is sponsored by Transparent Labs. I take creatine, HMB, and I consider this combo to be the ultimate performance boosting supplement. Now, I'm with Transparent Labs and I'm being transparent with you. I am paid to say this, but I've been taking supplements like creatine and HMB for over 20 years, and I would be taking these supplements regardless of a sponsorship. So if you want the highest quality supplements at the most affordable price while also directly supporting me, check out Transparent Labs with the link in the description and use discount code TANNER to save. Oh, and another thing, you don't have to do a creatine loading phase where you take 20 grams per day for a week. While the loading phase does saturate your muscles with creatine faster, if you regularly take creatine, your muscles will become saturated after 3 to 4 weeks regardless. Well, that pretty much covers everything you need to know about creatine. So just remember, Creatine is a natural occurring compound found in your body and animal foods. It works by increasing your body's ATP production and energy output. It's perfectly safe and is beneficial in all populations, especially athletes and lifters. Take your creatine anytime and all the time. It doesn't matter when you take it, and you don't need to cycle it. The best kind of creatine is creatine monohydrate, and 3 to 5 grams per day is the best for most people, unless you're a bigger guy and you can take as much up to 10 grams per day. Well, that's all I got for you with this video, guys. I hope you now know everything you need to know about creatine so that you can start taking it immediately and never stop taking it. Because remember, life's too short to be a skinny little pencil neck beta bitch. And if you want the highest quality creatine at the most affordable price, click the link in the description below and make sure to use discount code TANNER for Transparent Labs Creatine Plus HMB. But just remember, any form of creatine monohydrate works. And if you enjoyed the video and you want to support me and my cameraman John, please click on the support me link in the description or the super thanks button where you can leave us a virtual tip. And lastly, leave a comment below and let me know what topics you want to see me cover in the future. And if you haven't already, make sure to like, share, and subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you never miss another video. And remember, don't just be strong, be truly strong. And take your fucking creatine.